From her upbringing in Wytheville, Virginia, Kitty Stark Caldwell felt destined to attend a woman's college from the moment she was born.
I think I was mostly influenced by my mother, who always wanted to go to Randolph-Macon. So that was always in the back of my head that this must be a pretty special place. When I arrived at Randolph-Macon and I saw the beautiful campus and the architecture, and I loved the trolleys, and I loved this sort of feeling of connection between all the different buildings and the intimacy of the place, it was the campus visit that really made my decision for me.
At first unsure of her major, Kitty Stark Caldwell's time at Randolph-Macon ultimately fueled her passion for a field that would profoundly shape her life.
I guess Mary Frances Williams would be the professor that had the biggest impact on me. She was an art history professor. She was incredibly interesting and knowledgeable. I loved being in her classroom and hearing her stories. And so when I was deciding on a major, it was between several different areas of interest, and she persuaded me that art history should be the one I should major in. And so I did, and I have not regretted it at all. It's been a lifelong love. I actually met my husband at an art program, so the rest is history. There you go.
In conjunction with her passion for the arts, Randolph-Macon nurtured in Kitty a profound appreciation for the importance of a liberal arts education.
I cherish my liberal arts education. I think it broadens your mind, it opens you for all sorts of possibilities, and it's something that I really wanted to share with other people. And so in 2001, I started a program called Passport Scholars, and it was to send girls from low-income families in public schools in Chattanooga to summer programs. And as one of the girls said, it made me think big. And I think that's what a liberal arts education does. It makes you think big. And so the little girl that said, it makes me think big, is actually got her PhD at Harvard. So I think that's pretty big.
Kitty Stark Caldwell has dedicated her life to serving her communities and championing the arts. She played a key role in elevating Chattanooga's cultural scene, notably expanding the Hunter Museum of American Art and growing its collection. Alongside her husband Hacker, she received the 2022 Ruth Holmberg Arts Leadership Award for their contributions. Yet her alma mater's prosperity remains one of her proudest achievements.
I think a big achievement is actually being on the board at Randolph College. When I came on the board, it was Randolph-Macon Women's College in 2002, and so I gave a decade of my life to that, and it was a very, very crucial decade in the life of the college.
In addition to serving on the college's board and helping to lead the college to thrive as a co-ed institution, Kitty has been a passionate advocate for the Randolph community. She has played a key role in boosting Randolph's annual fund and supporting projects like the creation of an illustrated book celebrating 100 years of the Mayer Museum of Art. In 2011, Randolph dedicated Caldwell Commons, a renovated gathering and meeting space near Cheatham Dining Hall, in recognition of her service to the college and in honor of Kitty and Hacker's very generous gift for the college's endowment. Plus, she generously donated a labyrinth to honor the leadership of past board chairs and a college president.
Well, I love the friendships that were formed there. I love the education that I received. It's so wonderful to have a place like Randolph College that cares deeply about you and your direction in life. I grew a lot when I was at Randolph College. That's still being offered there, and which makes me very happy.
Of all her remarkable achievements, Kitty finds her greatest accomplishment in her children.
I'm very proud of all of them. I have 4 children. They've all done exceedingly well, and now they're out in the world and they are leading very thoughtful and purposeful lives and contributing members to the towns and cities where they live. And it's been wonderful to watch them evolve into these caring and intelligent adults with families of their own. I'd like to thank my professors at the college for their contribution to my life and my interest, my curiosity. It was invaluable. When I was on the board, I really would like to thank the staff at the college. They were wonderful mentors there, and I especially want to thank Skip Kuhn. Even through all the change and the darkest hours, he was out there to do the very best for the college, and it just inspired me to do my best too. I'd like to thank another Randolph-Macon friend in my community at home. Her name was Susan Funkhauser Davenport, class of '69. She was older than I was, but we were very dear friends, and she was very involved in every aspect of this community in Chattanooga. She was exceptional in many, many ways, and so I'd like to thank her for showing me the way. And lastly, this should be firstly, But I want to thank my husband, who's always been there to encourage and support me in all the different projects and endeavors and interests that I've had. He's been remarkable. He's got a spirit of generosity, which I feel like I've benefited from greatly. He's the big thank you.